Welcome to FanRankings.com YouTube channel. My name is Sunday, where we, as in you watching, and myself, rank the top 10 of your favorite teams and players. Today we have Mike from Best in the Game TV. Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing good, big dog. How you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good. This is my second video interview that I'm doing, so I'm just trying to get used to it, trying to get a flow going with this. So thank you for being my second person that I'm interviewing. So we are going to talk about who will be the top 10 college football teams at the end of the season. So Mike, I'm gonna hand it off to you. Let's start off with your honorable mentions right now.
All right. So as you know, this year, this is the first year that the college football playoff has been expanded to 12 teams. So it's a little bit difficult to always go in and just talk about who's going to be in the top 10. You kind of got to talk about who's going to be in the top 12. However, honorable mention wise, if we're leaving out those last two and we're just talking about the top 10 guys, I'm gonna start with number 12. And because I'm a homer, I'm gonna go with the big homies at Army. Okay. Listen, I know Army is not necessarily the team that they used to be back in the day, back in the 40s, back in the 50s, so on and so forth. But this team is just different. Developing a great run game, putting up points. I wouldn't be surprised if Army ended up at number 12 on the season and ends up in the college football playoff.
Okay. All right. Who you got at 11?
Number 11. This is actually kind of this pick is kind of in my heart a little bit. I did a story earlier this year on Coach Gundy with the Oklahoma State Cowboys. First and foremost, I really love what it is that they're doing with that program. They're being super innovative, state of the art, ahead of the time. They are the first team in college football, I believe, to put a QR code on players' helmets. So what's going to happen is those players, they are actually going to be able to receive funds into their NIL accounts or contracts like in real time during the game. You will have the ability to pay players in real time while they are actually on the field during college football. So at number 11, I like what it is that they're doing as well too. They're off to a great start this season, 1-0. I love the innovation. I love Mike. I love Gundy. I love everything it is that he stands for. He stands up for the players as well too. But I have the OSU Cowboys coming in at number 11, also making the college football playoff.
Okay. All right. All right. So now we are going to the top 10 big board right here. All right, guys. And this,
Big dog.
Yeah,
Big,
yes.
yeah.
You yourself can follow. You can yourself make your own rankings. I'll leave a link in the description. There'll be a link on the video, and you can follow. You can put your rankings in yourself. When you rank, you'll be eligible for a $25 gift card as well. And your rankings will go to our power rankings, which will lead on to one of my future videos. So we are gonna go to best in the game TV's rankings. So the top 10, Mike, who do you have as your as number 10?
All right, so number 10, I'm gonna tell you right now, I really, really, really cannot stand these dudes. They get on my nerves. They're loud. They're obnoxious. Their fans are just disgusting. But I gotta respect the game. I gotta respect the game. So at number 10, I'm gonna give it to the Ohio State Buckeyes in the same conference as my Michigan Wolverines. That's all good. It's okay. Y'all not gonna win the conference. I get it. I understand. But I certainly respect what Ryan Day is doing out there with those boys, getting them prepared every week. They had a big win here last weekend, although they were playing like a next to nobody. So, but we gonna put Ohio State at number 10.
All right, number 10. We got all right. So number 9.
Number 9, we're gonna stay inside the Big Ten conference. In fact, we're talking about one of the newbies in the Big Ten. We're gonna go with USC. USC opened the season, had a fantastic game this past weekend, very big win. USC Trojans, we're gonna ride with them at number 9. At number 8, we got the Memphis Tigers. First and foremost, I want to say how much I love those uniforms, the black and blue. It's freaking amazing. But what we've learned so far is that with the expansion of the college football playoff, conference wins matters. So if you win your conference, that has to amount for something. People are looking at me crazy. You got Memphis over USC, Ohio State. Memphis is going to win the AAC. And with that, I have to put them ahead of those two teams. So at number 8, we got the Memphis Tigers.
All right, who you got number 7?
Number 7, I'm going to go with the Oregon Ducks. Look, I'm showing so much love to the Big Ten. It's an amazing conference. It's the most difficult conference in college football. I'll tell you what, the Ducks, they lost a lot of offense with the departure of Bo Nix in that offense. They even struggled this past weekend, but I still got them landing in the number 7 spot.
All right, number 6.
All right, at number 6, I got LSU. Look, even with the loss to USC, honestly, I believe it was what Brian Kelly and the Tigers needed. Played at a neutral site out there in Vegas. It should have been USC heavy. It actually wasn't. It was actually a very heavy LSU crowd. Came very close. They didn't play and look particularly as good as the score indicated, but I do believe that Brian Kelly will get these Tigers on the right side of everything. They'll be fine. I got them finishing at number 6.
All right, who you have at number 5?
Number 5, I have the Miami Hurricanes. Look, they went into the swamp, went into Florida, whooped up on them boys, and asked for no permission for anything. They just went in and did what it is that they had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, It was crazy. I honestly think Miami's going to be this year what Florida State was last year. They're not going to finish undefeated, but they're just going to surprise a lot of people and surprise a lot of teams. I got Miami ranked at number 5.
All right. And before you go on, I want to share with everybody real quick. Again, you can do these rankings yourself. Go to fanrankings.com. Then go to the college football section, go to the rankings section, and you will see the power rankings there. And from there, you can click on user rankings. And from there, you can rank these yourself. You will be eligible for a $25 gift card. And also, your rankings will be a part of the power rankings. And with those power rankings, I will be doing a video on them on that in a couple of weeks. So you can be included in this, and you can have a chance to win in a $25 gift card. So, Mike, you go ahead. What's your number 4?
At number 4, I got NC State. You know, NC State, some people look at it as Lyman University. They always having Lyman drafted, things of that sort. But this year, NC State, I have them getting over the hump. Look, the ACC has been totally dominated by Clemson here the past few years. Even Florida State as recent as last year. But NC State, I believe this is their opportunity. This is their year to get over the hump, and I got them ranked at number 4.
All right, now we are entering the top 3. So Mike, who's you got placed at number 3?
All right, placed at number 3. Look, I'm telling you this not because I lived there for a few years and I just absolutely get it and understand the energy that this team brings throughout the entire state. But at number 3, I have the University of Georgia. Okay, they're just going to do what they've been doing. They're going to go ahead and keep this party going, asserting their dominance over a lot of teams in the SEC. Don't be surprised, folks. Georgia finishing at number 3.
All right, now we have the top 2. More than likely will be in the championship game. So, Mike, who do you have as the runner-up?
As the runner-up, number 2, ladies and gentlemen, I have the University of Alabama. Look, if you've watched those boys play over this past weekend, no more Nick Saban, no more strict rules, no more listen and do as I say. Those guys were playing with a whole bunch of swag that we hadn't seen anything before. A lot of celebrating, a lot of high-fiving, a lot of energy on that sideline. They had a fantastic game over this past weekend. Runner-up, number 2, I got the Alabama Crimson Tide.
All right, Mike, who is your national champion?
At number 1, not just in your programs, but number 1 in your hearts. Number 1 in this household for sure. At number 1, finishing as national champions with the back-to-back championship, we got the University of Michigan Wolverines. Look, this team, amazing. Coach Moore stepped in. Understand, Coach Harbaugh went to the NFL. Coach Moore stepped in, and he has these boys rolling. Just going to continue to path, steamroll these people. The big surprise for me, though, was the fact that Davis Warren got the start over Alex Orji. And there was a bit of a slow start in the first half for Michigan this past weekend, but that's not going to take away from that outstanding defense. It's defense wins championships, and a lot of people know that, led by Will Johnson, who had a pick six last week. So look for Michigan Wolverines to finish the season undefeated, back-to-back championships. Let's go blue. You see the maze behind me. You see the maze behind me. You see the yellow light behind me. Come on, man. You know who it is. You know who it is.
All right, Mike, what I'm going to do is save this right here. Your rankings will be added to the power rankings. So on these power rankings right now, because Mike has been the first one to bless us with these rankings, we have Michigan, Alabama, Georgia, NC State, Miami, LSU, Oregon, Memphis, USC, and Ohio State.
Absolutely. Hey, look, it's going to be a fantastic college football season. I'm really excited. Go blue, go Michigan, of course. Listen, now more than ever, there's more parity across college football more now than ever. You see a lot of the same names in different places. With these players now having the capability to enter the transfer portal and transfer to a school, put themselves in a better situation to start, put themselves in a better situation to get on live TV, these broadcast games, get a lot of scouts and a lot of eyeballs. There's a lot of parity. There's a lot of parity now happening in college football. And these teams know this. The universities know this. They're making the moves and making the accommodations that they need to bring in talent. And I'm telling you, it's going to make for a great and interesting year.
All right, Mike. Thank you for joining us, man. It's been a pleasure. We're definitely going to do this again by the end of the season and see how you did, man. Mike, thanks a lot. Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, you can catch me on my YouTube channel, Best in the Game TV. Also, be sure to follow me on social media at Jersey JERZEY _ Mike MIIIKE. That's on Instagram and on Twitter.
All right, Mike. Thank you so much. Again, everybody, go to fanrankings.com, go to the NCAAF section, go to the rankings. You'll see the power rankings of the schools. Click user rankings, and you yourself can rank your top 10 schools, and you'll be eligible for a $25 gift card. Mike, thank you once again. Everybody, start ranking, and we'll see you again. All right, peace.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.